Oh, it feels amazing. It was tough, seeing the guys going to battle every day, getting in shape and, working together. So it was tough to watch that. Obviously I wanted to be here super bad through the whole camp, so I'm really glad that it got done now than rather than later. So I'm really excited to be here right now.
Your agent said over the weekend that things got pretty heated between himself and Jim. Some four-letter words may have been used, and I'm sure that Ben kept you apprised of all of that. Did you worry at one point that you might not make it for the start of the year?
I try not to read into that. Personally, I try to take everything a day at a time, and obviously that can get stressful if he fills me in. But that's why you hire an agent. You let them do the dirty work. So, I try not to worry. Take it a day at a time, and I try to keep my hopes up and just believe that I would get a deal done before the season.
What made this the right deal for you, and was it timing? Were you just kind of getting a little antsy that you wanted to get something done?
Yeah, I think we all agreed that camp would be good for me. Obviously last year's camp, coming off a back injury, I got off to a slow start, so we thought camp is really important. And then obviously, they were kind of stuck on a number. We were kind of stuck on a number, and that's why you have an agent and negotiations. They worked to get a deal done, and I'm glad that we figured something out.
First contract, new contract after your initial one. I'm sure you didn't know exactly what to expect. Was the whole experience sort of emotionally and mentally what you thought it would be, or was it tougher than what you thought it would be?
Yeah, you kind of just go through the whole summer. I wasn't really too worried about it. I believed that I'd be here, right at the start of camp, so it's kind of shocking I wasn't. But obviously you have to take a day at a time and prepare for whenever that contract gets signed and be ready to go once you come. So I try not to stress too much about it.
They've always said that they view you as a core player. They always said that they wanted to get you on a long-term deal. Yet here you are back on a bridge deal. What do you take out of that?
Yeah, obviously we signed a ton of tremendous players in the offseason, and obviously a long-term deal didn't work out, so that's when you got to turn to a short-term deal and do something like that. But I love Vancouver. My plan isn't to just play 3 years and get out of here. My plan is to play here as long as I can. I love the city, I love the fans, I love the organization. So just take it year by year, and then hopefully can sign a longer one after this.
You don't read anything into their long-term commitment? The fact
No.
that it's only a 3-year deal?
No, I don't think there's anything to worry about. And like I said, take it year by year.
As much as you wanted to be here, was it good for you to be around your dad?
Yeah. Oh, again, I got chills when you said that, but yeah, it was. Yeah, it meant a lot. Obviously, that was a tough couple months there. Sorry. Even just spending that extra week, he just started eating this past week and became really alert and stuff like that. And obviously he still has some delirium and hallucinations and stuff. But yeah, that meant a lot to me to be there, and that's kind of what kept me sane and going through this whole process. Just being able to go see him each and every day and be there to support him, and just kind of seeing him these last couple of days, it really kind of let me relax a bit to see how well he's doing and how well he's coming along. So on that side of things, it was really nice.
How is he? Are you comfortable
Yeah,
doing something?
yeah. Obviously, it's a tough 4 weeks. He's in the ICU for 4 weeks, and then he's at this rehabilitation hospital. He's made steady steps there. Got his trach out. That's fully out. He's breathing on his own, and started to eat last week, like I said. So, he's getting to the point where they're going to move him to another transitional care place, and I think it's just take it step at a time. And once he gets there, we're allowed to start bringing him to his other appointments. Obviously to do with his cancer and all that. So, it's all good steps. So that's why I keep mentioning day at a time, because that's what I've been doing for the past 2 months.